An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Williams. From the gun, he'll throw. And he finds a man on a crossing route. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship.
Let me see if I'm watching it.
A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
Why?
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Williams now back to the air on second down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Back to throw. Williams. He completes it to Wilson. He will take it in for the touchdown. In for the score. As they are now on the board here in the first half.
They've been battling the Super Bowl.
That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw. The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is what, 3-to-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
I've been watching it right now.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 20.
Give me a second. Let me say invite on the mic. Oh, I sent him an invite, but I don't see him. Okay, let me call him to tell him to come on the mic here. Yo, come on the mic. Come on the mic.
I'm building a bed right now.
Okay, so we on the mic.
Yeah, I know. I'm listening to y'all. I hear y'all talking stupid.
All right. Uncle Ball. Okay, come on.
5-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Taylor. And an alley to run. And he gets this one just
shy of 40.
They'll mark him down at the 39.
Take the
now
ball
the
off.
offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
We got this one for him.
Back to throw here. Wide open receiver complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
First down, London.
Okay.
Here we go. 8, read. 53, it's on Foxtrot. It's on field. Go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Going right side here, and that's complete.
Gardner,
now
you're
another
supposed to be there.
called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Gardner, that was your spot. That was your damn spot.
Set. 90. Walk.
Oh.
Drop deep.
They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
See, you give me some stuff like I don't even expect. But I'm waiting for the pass right now. Because...
Red. 15 Lonnie. 61. Matchbox. Right.
The give to Taylor. And he'll be somewhat
no! Come on!
Flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post
right now.
Because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag.
Come on, bro.
But you caused the play. You did it.
Come
I had
on,
to.
bro.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. So we've reached halftime. Who will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl? 2 more quarters to go. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, really didn't give any. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Now that's the way to start the second half. Back-to-back sacks. Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
Don't be that hit and forget about the back.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And instead, they want to throw it off play action. Oh, in the air, and now it's intercepted.
That's a lie.
Picked off at the 19.
That's a lie.
And this will be a touchdown.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Now the extra point.
But okay, that's a lie. That's a lie.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's a lie, man.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talked about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? And this shot downfield on second down is brought in. And a huge play that time. 56 yards. Now, he's got their only touchdown. This offense struggling. They target him again.
Everyone is looking for the hot hand, and sometimes you just don't have it. Maybe it's just lukewarm. But you go to that guy and try and turn it hot. Try and get things going. Find a way to get everything kicked.
And it's caught. Touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. And that touchdown drive happened very, very quickly. You knew that they had the quick strike ability. They showed it.
And for a defense that understands that, it still drives them crazy when it actually happens to them. Fast and furious, there came the points.
They go for just one here as it's up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They go to the ground again with Taylor. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Set, ready, 50, play. Ready, go.
On third down, Taylor. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
First down, London.
On first down, Taylor. And he's going to take this one down to about the 46-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Hey. 4 down.
52's the Mike. Watch Mike.
Silver.
2nd and 3. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards the pickup there. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't
they? When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. This guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now Taylor. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. Able to slither by. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Williams operating from the gun. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now Williams. Off play action. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Check.
Looking to throw. Williams. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
That's a lot, man. That's a lot, man. Come on. That's a lot.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Here's Williams. Throwing on 4th down. Got a man. It's Ross, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Williams now off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off. Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. Carlson now to add the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
First down, Monarchs.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
That's track. Yes. Check. 53 block. Check. And go.
Here's Taylor. And an alley to run. He's got the first down and more past midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
Brandon, every great running backs coach that I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
53's the mark. 53. Check 53.
Now a give right side. It's Evans. And some room to run now. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
He's got the first down inside the 10, and he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for a touchdown from 8 yards out. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. No problem there on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
38-21.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Williams. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching? And the pressure gets to him again.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Williams, off play action. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And always sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Oh, so we must set a 5.
Red. 15 lining, 15 lining. Ready to go.
On 1st down, it's Taylor. And he coughed it up. And this is picked up by the defense. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
You and I have been around teams, and they all have goals for games, don't they? And every team we've ever talked to says what?
No turnover.
Don't turn the ball over. 0. And they were that close to getting it done. Won't cost them today, but they'll hate that when they're watching the game tape.
Now Williams. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensive. That's caught inside the 20. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
I tried to say, what I did is I tried to.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Williams, and this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Noah Fant there to make the grab. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit.
Too loose to go for 2. Nothing too loose, man.
The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2.
Check.
Stay right there, my friend. Stay right there.
Here's Williams. From the gun, he'll throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Go! Let me go on the other side of the before.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run with Taylor. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Charles, let's focus for a second on the losing side. In a couple months, they may look back and say, wow, it was a great season. But right now, I guarantee they're feeling no sugarcoating on this one.
And you can already see the T-shirts at training camp next year, can't you? Unfinished business. Because they've got to find a way to motivate these guys to go through all the same pain, right? All the same tough stuff, and find their way back and give themselves a chance to win this game again next year.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, that was a pretty good game. That was a pretty good game. And it's one thing too, like because the last time you was passing a lot, so I came here to just like get ready for the pass, and you changed the whole game on me. And the time, like, I tried to figure it out, the outside run, it was too late. So that was a pretty good game, and I wish you luck against Herman. Oh yeah, you know Herman gonna tear your butt up. And you better come with something else, because you know this outside run you're doing, you know you ain't gonna work against Herman. So bring something else. And you, oh shit! No, like we ain't on that level no more. Like the 50-some stuff, like that's yeah. No, that's Bradley shit. Like when he played with against Herman, and like Herman got a nah. Now we try to not let this stuff happen no more. Yeah, so like yeah, your game plan was pretty tough. You feel me? And you was pretty good, because I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting something else, but you come with your curve and you hit me with it. So that was a pretty strike. And I can let you know right now. Next time we met, like it's gonna be different. It doesn't matter if you come with the run or pass. It's gonna be different. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Yeah, because yeah, but that was a pretty good game, and trust me, like next time I'm gonna keep you under 50 in the rush. That's what I can tell you. Yeah, I'm gonna keep you in the 50. You can. Oh man, shit. The way come on. No, I feel that because I called you to check on you, but you wasn't there. man, that's crazy. So you came up to whoop my ass like, oh, come on, man. So you see, you see, you can trust nobody, man. So you were sick and come back like to tell my butt up like that. Come on, man. Eh. Like, because like after I call you, because I wanted to get over it too, because I got a game plan for Herman, because the last time Herman beat me, the last two times Herman beat me, so yeah, so sure. Because the way he beat me last two times in the Super Bowl in the first game, the way he played me last two times, it like and I went to watch some YouTube and some stuff, and I saw a couple of English things. I say like, man, so if I do that, it would be like a game changer. So I went to do some homework. And oh man, you fucked up my dream, man. Oh Lord. Oh, I called you last time because like I was telling Herman, I bought like the Vikings, and I see and the Vikings still they brought me up 3 times. Like the game was about 20. The first game, second game was about 20. The third game I didn't even watch it because he was staying his butt up. Yeah, he played 3 times, and he was. I don't know if he played 2 times or he stopped the game 2 times, but only thing I can tell you, the Vikings was like he didn't have the answer for Fuller. He's Fuller. Odell Beckham was staying his butt up, and the running game was staying his butt up too. I said like damn because he broadcast that game because I asked him to broadcast that. Man, what's wrong with this dude, man? Like the problem was with me because I studied bad. Soon I studied bad, I know it will turn on my ass. Yeah, like it when yes, and you killed the game with that run.
Big numbers. Foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era.
I'll be back because I'll be back with more firepower. I will be back with more firepower. Yeah, I gotta go back to 11. No, at 9. 11, 9. I don't know. 16 cars in my front yard. 30 on my wrist. Heaven online right now. Big numbers. 100-minute bag. That's a big number. Like when you say play you, that's not the correct word. Like you ready to tear your butt up.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man.
Because that the things that you
stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards. You just on your 5th grand. Run it up, count it up. Hey, 100s and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them.
Bradley,
she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit her mag. She like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Put numbers on the board like gon' keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard.
Hey, the last time I beat him 38-0.
Big numbers.
I beat him 38-0 the last time.
Big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, I see that. And this game I wasn't ready for it. Because you see, like I do a couple plays same time. I wasn't ready for like I didn't want to go through my book and stuff. When I studied bad, I was like, when I threw the first interception, that was an interception I was super throw. Because I don't know what happened. If my finger just the wrong button, and that's what happened. Because the other dude was wide open.
Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition.
Yeah, And that was Nolan Smith. And that gave me just young.
It's the young, incredible, honestly,